I'm going to tell you a little story today. While I've been on lockdown, I've been trying to do a bit of reading, and this last week I've been looking at some local history, and I come up with a story I thought that might be quite interesting, especially it's right on my doorstep and I could ride to the various spots. So today I want to tell you a quick story about a local fella called Walter Leader, and I'm going to take you on a short journey and we're going to find where he was buried. Along this stretch, particularly between Beckhampton, which is sort of halfway between Marlborough and Calne, operated a group of highwaymen called the Quarrel Gang, and apparently they used to rob coaches naked. Obviously worked, but my god, I bet they didn't do it in January. Whew. There's even a painting of these naked highwaymen in the local pub, the Black Horse. So I can't show you that, but I'll see if I can find a picture on the interweb and I'll stick it up on the... So back in 1811, they robbed a stagecoach that direction towards Beckhampton. Somewhere between Calne and Marlborough is a little place called Beckhampton, and somewhere along this stretch they robbed a postman called Henry Castle. Now he was mortally wounded. They left him on the side of the road, and they made off with all the goods. On their way, sort of escaping if you like, they came across some poor fella that was a bit drunk, a bit worse for wear, and I believe coming from the Beckhampton direction, possibly the Wagon and Horses pub. Drunk, coming back from this pub, and they stitched him up for the crime. Poor old man, but just... They, I guess, rendered him unconscious. They dragged him to the body of Henry Castle. I think they put a pistol in his hand, probably splattered him in a bit of blood or whatever, effectively did a bit of a stitch-up job and made it look like he was guilty. So when the police of the day, the local whomever, found the body, they naturally thought that this fella that would passed out, covered in blood next to the dead body, was responsible for it. So they duly tried him quickly and hung him. So somewhere on this stretch here between this point and the A4, there used to be a hangman's gibbet. I'm just going to pretend, for the sake of this video, that it was right by here. They hung him, and then decided, I don't know why, they buried his body out on the Devizes Road. Right, from what I've read, the stones are where the old Roman road crosses this road, which is just up by here. So I'm going to pull over by this clump of trees and see what we can find. So I found the spot. According to what I'd read, can you see that behind me? Probably not. Yeah, up there. That is the old Roman road, and this year is the 361. The 8th. That's the old Roman road, and this is the A361 from Beckhampton to Devizes, which possibly was another coaching route at the time. And for some reason, they chose the intersection of these two routes to bury poor old Walter and mark the location with a couple of stones. And this is one of them. It wasn't particularly hard to find, but it was kind of fun having a little ride around. I've got really cold, and I think it's starting to snow, so I'm going to head up that muddy Roman road and get home. One of the Quarrel gang apparently sort of confessed in Bath or something, and they sent some guy on horseback, as they would have done 200 years ago, to try and stop the hanging of poor old Walter Leader, but he got you too late, and an innocent man was hung and buried out on the road over that way. And to this day it is thought that you can see the ghost of that fella wandering the downs. I'm freezing now, but it wasn't like this when I came out. You might have enjoyed this kind of rubbish from me. If you did, leave us a comment, give us a thumbs up, subscribe, all those wonderful YouTubey things. And yeah, I will just leave you with a lingering look at the stone.